Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start by introducing my hangar. We got Frick and Frack, my Death Button Raven and my Russian Death Button Raven. Then we got the General, my beautiful Trident Fury. We got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And then we got Buzzkill, my Spark Scorch Bender. The bots are all at level 6 and the weapons are at level 9. Be sure to keep a lookout for a hidden treasure. I've placed a link in one of the battles of this episode that will give you access to one of my exclusive winning formula videos. These private reserve videos were specially designed for squad battles and work amazingly well for domination and beacon rush, and provide specific formation strategies for certain maps that will practically guarantee a victory to the team that deploys these tactics correctly. So, keep a lookout for them, guys. Happy hunting! We're going to call this battle Strong Finish, and you're going to definitely see why here in the end. Stick around. Hey, this is my friends in the background, End Status, as they play their awesome song Theta. Definitely one of my favorites. I'll put a link to their website on my description of this video. So I start the Shenzhen with my General, my beautiful Trident Fury. I walk him over to either one side or the other, depending on where I spawn. Now, normally on Shenzhen, you have 3 go right and 3 go left. But obviously, I'm over here to the left by myself. None of my mates came over. You know, this is the one thing about when you're running a solo battle. You don't always know what your teammates are going to be doing. Usually everyone knows the drill, especially in Experts and Masters where I play. But it looks like everyone went right and no one went left. But now they got caught up here. So that's the one thing about running a solo battle, is there's always that beginning moment of awkwardness where you don't know what everyone's going to be doing. You assume everyone's going to jump in and do the right thing. But look at this. Now we're up 4 beacons to 1. So we got caught up. And so that's the one thing, don't get too frustrated at the beginning of a battle. Stick with it. And count on your teammates to know what they're doing and eventually catch up. So there we go. We are kind of back in the stride of things. Now the Reds are making a really strong push here, though. The General got taken out. I'm going into Frick. I'm going to take it over to the right side here. You don't spawn in the same spot. If you did, I would have gone over left. But since I spawned over on the right side, I'm going to go over here. Now, we got 3 mates that are here, or 2 other mates that are with me. So with 3 on this side, hopefully the other 3 are on the other side. But look at that. Now the Reds got caught back up, and they're up 4 beacons to R1. So, and there looks like they're threatening our spawn beacon as well. So that's, they're getting ready to really have a big advantage over us. And, again, that's the thing about playing with a bunch of randoms. It kind of swings back and forth. That's the great thing about this battle, though. You never know what's going to happen. Now, the Reds are making a big push. They're all in our center. I'm going to go ahead and make a sacrifice run with Frick. Get ahead and take it up and try to do as much chipping away as possible. Now I'm going to take Frack over here. It looks like there's only one mate there, Red, threatening, so I'm going to take him out. A friend of mine, a mate of mine helped, and I'm going to go ahead and try to liberate that. I see the guy I just took out. He's swinging over there with a Hayachi, so I got to get out of his line of sight. Liberate this beacon. Now we're up 4 beacons to their 1. See, it's an amazing thing what happens in these battles. So you never give up. You never throw in the towel. You always keep going and just trust that your mates are going to be there. I got a little too close there. 500 meters on these Tulumbas and Finns. I didn't need to get that close. I shouldn't have done it. I'm gonna go make another sacrifice run to the center here. I gotta get that thing liberated. It's getting challenged right now by that Inquisitor. That Inquisitor is very tough. I did take out one of the other mates, so now I'm only having this guy to work around and with my friends, and I hit a module right when I was getting ready to die. Modules are a great last stand if you want to use those right. You know, Frack was just about taken out. I was gonna get ready to go over and liberate that, but I saw when I already had a mate going over there. And look at this. The Reds are meching out. You don't want to know why, though, because that big push that they did over by our spawn beacon it might have sounded like a great idea, but this is not beacon rush. This is domination. When you do that, you are going to get a whole bunch of your Reds taken out in one big wave, because we're going to start spawning right there where you're taking us out. So there's a risk involved with trying to do a big spawn raid like that, because sometimes it backfires like that one. There you go. Good victory, guys. Hey, great green banner there. Look at Lemon Tree on the top there. Man, what a great thing. I tell you what, those Iron Order guys, if you have one on your team, you're in good shape, man. Thanks again, Lemon Tree. Good pilots on both sides, though. Experts and masters on both sides. Everyone knows what they're doing. Here I am at the bottom of our list here. It's not all about the damage, but you know what? I'm not always going to be the biggest guy with my little squishy level 6 bots. But we had a good showing. Everyone pulled their weight. A fairly balanced thing, and that was a great, strong finish, guys. Hey, if you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed what you saw and learned some lessons there, guys. I'm going to title this battle Fireworks, and you're definitely going to see why here in a second. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song War. Perfect for this battle. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Power Plant, and I'm going to open up with Frick. Go over here to this beacon on the little knoll, grassy hill here. Trying to see what my mates are going to do. I see a little Cossack jumping over there, but I also saw a little Roggy go right next to me. You know what? In experts and masters, you never know what you're going to get and who's going to play. You're going to get a little bit of everything. Not a lot of fancy bots, but still some. I'm taking Frick up over here to take over this guy. He thought he was going to have a nice little perch and start peeking us off. I said, you know what? I'm going to put an end to that before it even gets started. We're currently up 3-2 on the beacons. That looks good. This is going to be a very potent battle. It's a kind of a funny spawn when you start over there what to do. If you're starting from the other side, I know exactly what to do. Get the beacon in the gap, get the one down below by the ship, and then guard your spawn beacon. But when you're starting across the way over here, it gets a little hokey. So it's really just a matter of going in there and just doing what you can. So not as much strategy, not as much chess matching going on over here. This is just about pure firepower. We got to take them down. So this is going to be a bunch of fireworks. I had my little go over there with Frick. Now I'm taking Frack over here to the backside. I see a lot of Reds traveling in that direction, so this might not pay off, but we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to chip away at that guy with Frack. Looks like we got the lower beacon. It'd be great if we get the one up there in the gap. But we're getting ready to be outnumbered here. I'm going to see if I can just kind of get in a safe spot and just chip away at those guys in the gap. And maybe if I can break that up a bit, my mates can get over there and do something. I'm going to kind of get where I'm a little protected. Whoa, where'd that guy come from? That's what I get for sleeping on the job. So I'm going to go over here, take Frack over here, see if I can take that guy down. And I didn't quite make it. All right, now I'm going to hop into Reaper, my bulwark, my Avenger bulwark. And I'm going to go over here to this side. I see there's some Reds over there threatening that one that we've held red or blue for quite some time. I'm going to go up there and see if I can face that guy. I'm not sure what he has. I'm going to run in here blind. He's protected right now. And he's getting drilled by one of my other guys. And if he comes around here, boom, there you go. That was that. So Bulwark's got the two different kind of shields. When you drop the Ansel type shield, you got a physical shield. And depending on, I see a bunch of energy weapons. So I'm going to actually drop the Ansel shield and use my physical shield. You see what I did? I touched that solid shield. Now I have my physical shield up. If I push the little honeycomb icon, then the Ansel shield will go up. And it's a little bit different than an Ansel, but that's kind of what it is. So most of these weapons, see there, didn't hurt me. Those energy weapons aren't going to do as much damage. My physical shield will eventually go down, though. It doesn't last forever. It's like any other physical shield. It can be melted eventually, but it's pretty tough. So this guy here, I don't know what he is, but he's moving kind of fast. He's probably some kind of a strider or something, but I'm going to be still kind of just careful and conservative and see what we can do here. We are up 4 beacons to, 3 beacons to 2. See, it's going back and forth, but we are just going to throw our fireworks down and see what we can do. I've been kind of coming back and forth to get that guy there, and then we're going to see if we can't get this one. Here comes some fireworks, guys. Look at all those reds, and I'm just going to sit here and hang tough and see if we can keep this beacon held. I'm hoping that the mates behind me are going to start coming in and helping support, or at least go over to the other side and make sure we have at least 3 beacons kept and liberated. But I'm going to sit here. So far, Reaper's holding up really strong. I'm really surprised at how well he is holding up. I see that, I don't know what's going over here behind me. I'm going to kind of take a look at their spawn, and it looks like we've got some guys that are starting to work over. There's one red over there. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I think my physical shield is gone. Yeah, Reaper's just about reaped out. There he is. Now I'm going to take buzz killing. He buzzes and he kills you. And trust me, this little son of a gun, he is tougher than you think. Don't turn your back on him, and don't let his feeble size fool you. This guy will kick your butt if you let him. So unfortunately, I got to charge up my weapons there. There you go. All right, come and get it. Who wants some of this? I'm ready. Hey, guess what? Oh, sorry. Next time, Buzzkill. All right, so that was a lot of fireworks. I hope you enjoyed that one. Here's today's pilots on both sides. We have masters and experts, I think, on both sides. There I am near the top there with my little 6-pack hanger there, and hey, it still does pretty good, for believe it or not, for as light as the weaponry is, and it looks like there was even a high diamond in there. And then on the other side, you got masters and high experts, so it was a very balanced, very good play on both sides, very even in scores, very even in cat beacons and all. So hey, it was a great battle. If you see your name, thanks for the game. That was a whole lot of fun. Peace out, guys. And I'm going to title this battle Sweet Jeepers, and you're definitely going to be seeing why. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. We're going to be in Canyon, and with Canyon, I always open up with the General. My beautiful Trident Fury, he can shoot all the way across and get to their spawn beacon. Obviously, he can help support the center beacon over there. And from the over to the left over there, I'm going to get tucked up right up against that berm. I can shoot right over the top of it and be well protected. It's one of my Fury sweet spots. It's a spot where the Fury can get tucked in and stay protected, still able to shoot his opponents there. So I can be protected from that Flux pilot, who's going to probably start moving over and try to get at me if he doesn't get, if he can. But from here, I can support the center there. I can reach over and shoot to that left beacon over there as those guys are coming out of their spawn. I can't always reach way to the top, but I can do a pretty good job. And even pilots that get over to my left, like that guy, don't get to me because I'm tucked down against that berm. I can't let him be there forever. He's I think it's an Inquisitor, and he can definitely jump up and get me. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on him right now and get him out of the picture and go back now to the center and still peek away. This is a Fury sweet spot, and if you have a Fury, make sure you utilize this when you're in battle like this. It's a great spot, especially if you have ranged weapons like these ones. 600 meters, it does a pretty good job. You can splash, you can get these guys. It's a great spot to, I don't want to say camp, but it is. Hey, you're kind of camping, but you are also doing the job. You are supporting your team, you're supporting center. I had to move over because all my guys were spread out someplace else. I see quite a few of my mates all the way over to the left over there, or right over there, so they got taken out, but I'm still kicking strong. So here we go, and I think I'm in with a bunch of masters and experts, so but you can see the effectiveness of this Fury sweet spot, and they all know it. Look at, they're all kind of coming in my direction because they know they got to get rid of me, and if they don't, they're in trouble. This finally a Hydra pilot figured it out. Say, I got to get this guy out of there, and that Hydra is going to take me out. That's the one weakness of this sweet spot. It doesn't provide you from overhead protection. So now I'm going to hop into Frack. Frack is my Russian death button Raven. And what I'm going to go do right now is, because of the 500 meter range, I'm using it to get in range of that guy so I can pick him up. Frick would have been good too, but guess what? Frick wouldn't have been close enough soon enough, and he was going to start chipping me away, so I need to get to him right away and avenge the General, and now get back to doing some support. Now, again, I have squishy bots. These are all level 6 bots. They don't take a lot of punishment, so I do have to kind of be mindful of where I position myself and try to keep from getting tagged. Unfortunately, yeah, that's a perfect weapon to be used. There is no cover from that type of weapon for for frack. So now I got Buzzkill. He buzzes, then he kills you. These Sparks and Scourges, they do a fantastic job. When you get in closer, they do even better job. They can even melt the shield off of physical shields. So, and if I do a well-timed mend on myself there, I can, do a pretty good job of staying alive. So now I got there you go. Here comes a Rhino. And he's got friends that are trying to take me down. I'm going to stay here and try to melt his shield. He is chipping away at me, but I finally busted his shield. And good night, sir. That was, hey, guess who wins against a Rhino and a Mender? But when he's boxed in, not much I can do. I can't protect front and back. So this is Frick. Frick is my death button Raven. And he just has a smaller range, but that death button is a death button. Even in these higher leagues, it's still a death button. And I'm going to go put it to some use. I see they're getting ready to mech out, so this is going to be more of a sacrifice jump, but here we go. I'm going to take you guy out, buddy. I'm not going to let you cap that beacon. I'm just going to erase you. I'm going to get erased, but there you go, 1 for 1. And now I'm going to take a Reaper out, but I think that's just about it, guys. I think we just got a good win there. All right, and let's see how we did in the battle here. Okay. Whoa! Sweet jeepers! It's a million! You gotta love that, especially when you're running the lightweight bots and the lightweight weapons and with masters and experts. I love doing that. Finishing top with over $1 million. Woohoo! Hey, good pilots on both sides. Everyone is in good standings, good rankings, I should say. It was a fun battle. We just kicked it in the butt there. If you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a whole lot of fun. Hope you learned some lessons there on how to do the Fury sweet spot. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and are able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.